What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Hood Politics, where we go out onto the streets and find the streets' perspective on today's government. Let go. 2016 election coming up. Who do you believe is most suitable for presidency and why?
So the primary candidates this year are Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders. In my opinion, Bernie Sanders should be elected in this upcoming election simply because he addresses my policy issue.
What is your policy?
Sexual crimes on and off of campus.
I agree as well. Bernie Sanders should be president because he actually gets involved with our issue. He wants to make sexual assault on campuses as real crimes. I'm sorry. If anything, she could edit it. Okay, just stop.
All right, so we have the Citizens United. How do you think they will affect this year's election since the Supreme Court ruling in 2010?
So since the ruling of 2010, Citizens United, a PAC or Political Action Committee, we should find out more about how much money is being spent by these PACs, and we should see a lot more money being spent by these PACs because there is no limit for them now in these elections.
Yes, and I think it would be good for us to see how much they spend because it will give us an insight on how the presidents could possibly and hopefully support our political issue, because it should be well known, it should be out there, and there should be something done in college campuses. For example, with that money, we would have more lights out at night, more cameras, possibly security guards, maybe workshops for us students to know more about the sexual assaults that actually happen every day, and how we could prevent them and actually get more help for those who are assaulted.
All right, so how is your policy issue figuring into this year's election?
So in this year's election, our candidates aren't really putting a main focus on our policy. They aren't really arguing about it or saying they'll make a change about this. But the thing is, we are trying to make a change towards sexual crimes on campuses, but our candidates are not trying to make a change at this point.
Some surprises or some concerns about your policy issue that needs to be discussed?
What surprised me was that only 4 of the many candidates of this year's elections talked about sexual assault on or off campuses. What concerns me is that if Mark Rubio were to be president, he would like for the women who were sexually assaulted to have an abortion if they were to be pregnant, of course. And I think that's wrong because a woman should be able to do what they want. It's their body, and if they don't want an abortion, they shouldn't get it.
Okay, so what really concerns me about this topic is that there are many people that are being raped in our campus, and not a lot of us know it because it's not being reported. I mean, our candidates, they're not really making a change about this. Trump really doesn't care about this. But what concerns me the most is how many people don't know about this and how we need to make a change about this.
All right, thank you for coming on to the show. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
Hi, I'm Christian.
Go. Thank you again to Christian and Melissa coming out on this week's episode. Tune in for next week for the next episode. I'm about to dab on my way out of here. Deuces.